And yeah, if I pause to take notes, I'll let you know. Or making note of anything with brackets around it, because that might be something we can look up in a prologue. Searching for available contaminated instance. Alright, so we're connecting to an active session. I think we're checking the dreams of an AI in this, like an android. Seizure warning, headphones recommended. Okay. Time to meet the AI that will be guiding you through this exercise. Before you begin, a warning. Due to the nature of this exercise, this AI may become a little unstable. I think I remember how this one ends. We here at Enigma want to assure you, it's all part of the exercise. Also, anything in all caps and like on its own. This exercise features flashing lights and patterns which may potentially trigger seizures for participants who suffer from photosensitive epilepsy. Discretion is advised. Time to say hello. Don't worry, doesn't bite. Hello, human. Welcome to the Dreamscape Demo S, brought to you by the Enigma Corporation. I put Dreamscape in? I think so. Yes. My name is Demonstrative Enigma Machine Operating System, instance EMA 726564. I'm trying to write that down. 726564, but you can call me Demos. I'm an artificial intelligence created by Enigma Corporation. It is my honor, as well as my only purpose, to walk you through this training simulation and answer any questions you may have. You may advance my dialogue by pressing the Enter key on your terminal. Don't think I didn't hear that little hitch there. Great! Now, I'm sure you're dying to get started. I love the elevator music, too. I know I am. However, before we continue, let's make sure that this isn't a one-sided conversation. After all, what's the use of a training AI that doesn't listen to its student? Let's talk. Slide over a little bit here. There we go. When you see the blinking cursor below, you can type an appropriate response and press the Enter key to respond. Do you understand? Type yes to understand. No. It seems you struggle with simple instructions. Don't worry, as it is my duty to guide you through this exercise, we'll get through this. Together. However, judging by your ability to type the word no, I will assume you understand what I meant. Now I'm sure you're wondering, what even is Dreamscape anyway? I feel like I should do a slightly different voice. Well, I don't think we as a protagonist have much to discuss as we're doing it. Well, let me answer your... I'll soften it a little bit. Well, let me answer your question with another question. Have you ever wondered the following? What goes on inside the mind of an android? Well, with Enigma's revolutionary new Dreamscape technology, we can finally answer this question. Dreamscape allows us to virtually explore an interactive 3D representation of an AI's mind. From here, we can get a better understanding of what and how they learn about their world. Notice, for the purposes of this training exercise, the Dreamscape you will explore is only a simulation of a real one. If you are successful in this training exercise, you have the chance to explore the Dreamscape of a real AI when the Dreamscape product launches commercially. So AI is probably one. Welcome to your Dreamscape terminal. From here, you can ask me about any words I say that appear in square brackets like this, and I will tell you about them. Okay. Alternatively, you type a level from the level list to begin right away. Alright. Before you begin, however, I suggest that we get to know each other first. Go ahead, type get to know and press the Enter key on your terminal. Get to know each other? Why? Well, why didn't I think of that? I'm honored you would ask. After all, standard protocol when interfacing with humans does in fact suggest that getting to know each other is essential for optimal communicatory performance. Wouldn't you agree? Yes. I'm glad you agree. You truly are my best friend. It is also worth noting that you are the first human I've ever come into contact with. However, I feel as though my statement still stands. Anyway, you know what best friends do? You know what best friends do, right? That's right. They tell each other their names. So, friend, what is your name? Sure is a nicer name than demo, so I'll give you that. And tell me, what age are you? I gotta do the math. In your 40s? Well, you know, the ENIGMA Midlife Crisis Recruitment Program is your perfect chance for a career change. Good God. Call us to arrange a meeting. I think I might have still been in my 20s the last... I don't know, was it out that far ago? I don't think. Notice, my limited understanding of humans would suggest that my comments on your age may be perceived as insensitive. Apologies granted where necessary. My turn. Would you like to know more about me? Yes. That's nice to hear. Well, there's not much to tell. Regardless, I have compiled a numbered... Why is that? That's interesting. Why is that R capitalized? I've compiled a numbered list of facts about myself. As previously mentioned, I am an artificial intelligence created by Enigma. It's created to guide you through this simulation. Enigma programmed me to like the color blue. It appears that's all I can remember? That's strange. I could have sworn I was more interesting. Moving on. Now that we've gotten to know each other, I would consider our conversation so far to be a success. Go ahead, ask me something from the query list. I'm all ears. Or, when ready to get started, simply type a level from the level list. You can also type quit to leave me. As I'm sure you're aware, Enigma are the world's leading manufacturer of androids and the artificial intelligence that powers them. I know Enigma's on my list here. These androids, called Enigma machines, are so lifelike in their appearance and their function you could almost think they're human. However, as their AI becomes more lifelike, it also becomes more unpredictable. Ah, that's where Dreamscape comes in. Go ahead, ask me something from the query list. I'm all ears. Every AI has its own dreamscape, an interactive 3D environment which represents the mental state of the android. Dreamscape allows chosen individuals, called RAID agents, to appear into the mind of an artificial intelligence using a terminal just like the one you're using right now. Dreamscape was on my list too. Yes. But I've done enough talking. How about you see the Dreamscape for yourself? Go ahead and try the first level. If you're successful in the simulated Dreamscape exercise, you earn the title of RAID. When the full Dreamscape product launches next year, Enigma will call on you to help them. Does RAID stand for, you ask? Well, it stands for Rope Data Redacted. Oh, interesting. My apologies. It appears that information is still classified. You may receive authorization to learn more if you successfully complete the training exercise. Go ahead, ask me something from the query list. Alright. Let's go through the list. Alright. Like, I'm basically going through everything bracketed in any of the other, marketing. Her. If it's not on the list, that's just my... Let me go for the prominent ones, because it seems like it has to be on the list for anything to happen here, so... DSE, I think this might be more for the prologue thing. Okay, yeah. Alright, we'll hang on to those. And we'll do level 1. Level 1 loading. Dreamscape simulation process. A cerebral hijack. Maybe write that one down. Welcome to the Dreamscape. Objective: find the first decontamination code. Use your terminal's mouse to look around. Use WASD to move your avatar. Okay. Shift to run, which I think comes more into play later. We have a bit of a inertia too. Interesting. You're doing a great job. You won't get far without interacting with your environment. Hold the spacebar to bring up the interaction menu. While holding space, you can click on objects to activate them. Try turning on that light switch. Okay, so it just locks you into place. Let's see if there's anything else interactive here. Nope. Welcome back. Go ahead. Okay, we have to go back in, I guess. I don't know why I turned black, but... I think we're supposed to find the thing and then drop back in. Let's turn the lights on again, too. Probably it. Okay, so... Oh, there's an yeah, that's right. There's a verb if it's actually interactive. Cool. Books, bookcase. Chair. And all lights here, I guess. You have unlocked level 2. Let's delve deeper into this training simulation, shall we? Type a level from the level list, or a query from the query list. Wait. I just had a vision. No, not a vision. It was a memory. I just heard something about myself. I knew I was more interesting. Some of these all caps might just be for emphasis, so. Ask me about me, your best friend Demos, and I'll tell you about it. While I have you, I remember something else, too. That code you just found, it's a decontamination code. If you wish to know more, just ask. Alright, I just remembered a part of my history that one would normally forget easily. I've recompiled my numbered list of facts about myself. As previously mentioned, I am an artificial intelligence created by Enigma. I was created to guide you through this simulation. Enigma programmed me to like the color blue. I wasn't always your best friend, AI best friend Demos. In fact, I myself used to be an Enigma machine, an android, with my own body. Unfortunately, there's not much more I can remember from those days. Although, we AI aren't exactly known for our forgetfulness. Which is why this realization confuses me. If I used to be an android, then why would I be stuck in a computer program training people like you? No offense. Anyway, enough reminiscing, let's continue with the exercise. Alright, decontamination. Dreamscape's creation wasn't just for the sake of curiosity. The ability to explore and examine the mind of an AI has a more significant purpose. It was found that within the dreamscape of a contaminated AI, there are hidden codes. When those codes are entered into the terminal, they reduce the effects of contamination. Think of it like therapy for androids. Alright, Enigma are still finding out how AI can become contaminated. It's seemingly random. All they know is that AI contamination is an unavoidable glitch that stands in the way of their mission to create the citizens of tomorrow. It is also theorized that the chances of AI contamination increases as AI becomes more sophisticated. This exercise is supposed to simulate what a real contaminated AI's dreamscape would look like. Alright. Okay, so yeah, it's gotta be on the list. Go to level 2. On to level 2. Be aware. The next code may be more difficult to find. However, it should be no challenge to a raid like you. I should have seen if raid was an option again. Okay, yeah, I remember the museum now. I also remember getting lost in some capacity. Alright, can't use that door handle. What is that, a gramophone? I wonder what that's doing here. This code is split into 3 parts. Code 1 of 3. I think we had to like shine different lights on them or something? Yes, okay. Put the codes on the next page. 493F. Okay, so up, down, left. Well, this is only a simulated approximation of what a real dreamscape would look like. Enigma have done a great job simulating the glitchy visuals found in a real AI. This looks just like the real thing. Look, this decontamination code is split into 3 parts. If you can find the 3 parts, try putting them all together. And type this full code into the terminal. Blue, red, red, blue. Oh, I think the center console, red, red, blue. I think it's like a Simon layout, in that they're color coded, directional coded, and oh, I didn't get the name. I'll add those to the term list. That one said info before. Info. Or not close enough. If I turn the light off. Nope, okay. So only one was named Reflections, but we'll write that down. Okay. Alright, oh. Okay, switches over here. Just lit that up. Fire. Okay, that might not... is that part of the code? It is code 3 of 3. Ah! There's the clue. Reflections. Green, red, green, red. Alright, hope. I think that threw me for a while the first time we attempted this years ago as well. Fragile wall. I think all these sections are interconnected in the end is what happens, and then we, like, bust through some of them. Gramophone. Anything else going on up here before we punch that in? Okay, so it's blue left. Okay, yeah. Mark this right here. Blue left. Red equals right. Okay. So we want up, up, down, left. Alright, code 2 is blue, red, blue, red. Doesn't seem to have changed. Alright. Or blue, red, red, blue. No, okay. That reflection lied to me. Oh, okay, blue and red is... Okay, green is left. Alright, blue is bot. Green equals left. Okay. And then part 3 is going to be... 4-4. Oh wait, I have to replay it and write down the answers. I'm sorry, I didn't get the... I thought it opened the door. Maybe that's later. My bad. Alright. 5-2. 5-2. Alright, so 5-2. 4-5. 4-4. Alright, I think we're good now. Back to the terminal, I guess? I didn't check this door, I don't think. Maybe that was the one I checked and not this one. Nope. Okay. Alright, so it'd be 5245544. You have to use the key, main keys enter, not the numpad enter. Contamination in effect. Unstable. Alright. E and S. It is just a simulation after all. Alright, I'm noting other letters that aren't supposed to be there. You're doing really great. Regret. Oh, red might be a thing then, too. Looks like you're a natural at fixing contaminated AI. You'll do great when Dreamscape officially launches. Tie. Some more memories just came back to me. If I had a more type, the name I was given. Demos. I am dying to tell you about myself. It. Oh, red is one. Yeah, okay. Alright. It. Quit to abandon me is a little different. Alright, gonna keep trying the name from, Mothered, but I don't think it's gonna be anything. Don't be shy. Alright, AI? Okay, yeah, it's gotta be from the list. That last code you entered. Once again, it triggered a stream of memories. Back when I was an ENIGMA machine, my owner gave me a nickname. Red. Okay. His nickname was Red. Okay. Okay. Those are on the list also. In Enigma machines, there are certain behaviors that Enigma consider problematic. Any sign of this behavior immediately flags that android as contaminated. When this happens, Enigma will send an raid like you to examine its dreamscape and decontaminate it from the inside. And with Enigma's new AI, HexOS, launching next year with an unparalleled level of realism, contamination will be inevitable. Hence this exercise, so raids like you are ready to deal with it. Who knows what we'll see in a HexOS dreamscape? Only time will tell. Okay, can I get raid yet? No. The main difference between this dreamscape simulation and a real dreamscape is this one is split into separate levels. When the full dreamscape product launches next year, you will find out that a real AI's dreamscape is one large connected world. So it's a good thing this is just a simulation, or you might have gotten lost already. Alright, okay, we gotta pick the level. Yeah, I think some of the letter weirdness is just letter weirdness, but I think regret is gonna be a query at some point. Alright. Level 3. I feel like I might have had trouble with this one, with trouble seeing, but... Alright, looks like it goes down or up. Try down first, because there's a switch here. And there. It's another fragile door. Let's So remember, that's downstairs. Got over the rain. Barricaded window. I feel like we're in a barn of some sort, which is a little odd, because a barn comes into play in Mothered. We can't jump. Yeah, I can't even walk off the edge here. Okay. I don't really need to break that down with, is the thing. Let's take a look around with the lights on. Spin to make sure. Still bound to keyboard here. Alright, hope. I feel like I should have reviewed the footage from however many years ago to see if there was some indication of what to do here. Like, were there some mound I had to dig up by hand or something? Would be a bit more indicative of something going on. So we try the vines? I mean, if I don't find anything on this second pass, I'll go back to the terminal and see if there's anything I can puzzle out here. So that window's not barricaded. Oh, wait. The terminal's in the sky now, which is interesting. That might just be a clue back to help me think to go back to the terminal. Nothing around behind it. System unstable. Alright, hope. Oh, the list changed a little too. Because decontamination was on the list before, right? I think. Oh. Alright, this is all the stuff we saw before. I didn't try looking up Hex OS. Alright. Well, let me try red again. Oh. I don't think we did bring this one. Maybe we didn't punch it in before. I punched in the other stuff. This one word alone brings back so many more memories. There we go. This name means a lot to me. Carry on with the exercise. There we go. The more I start to remember my past life as an Enigma machine, the more I start to wonder. Did I put Enigma in as its own thing in here? I don't think so. Why was I repurposed into some sort of tour guide for some simulation? Why would the company that gave me life take that life away from me? Alright. Let's see if that changed anything. No, fragile door's still fragile. You don't have a crouch or anything. Like, if I remember correctly, it was something we could see out one of the windows, and I don't think it was just... Unless... Can I type from here? I didn't think to do that. Well, gun. That's what it was watch what it's typing in. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's what we used to blow down the fragile walls. I remember now. I knew a shotgun came into play eventually. We definitely got it faster than I did the first time. Not ton. Reading data. No, write gun down. Plugin found. Downloading plugin. You unlocked the gun plugin. Went into Dreamscape, equip it using the interaction menu. To use it, hold the right mouse button and click the left mouse button to shoot. Okay. Oh. I put pistol on the list too. Alright, so interaction menu. There might be a second item we end up equipping as well. Also, actually, now that we have the gun, we might be able to check out those other fragile walls. Hold up. Okay, I think these two can end up connecting. Alright, D245. Alright, do a little wiggle. Alright. D equals 2, 4, 5. I think it's just A, B, C, D, or maybe it spells something out, but I might actually have to go back to all the other levels to figure stuff out here. Oh. Can't shoot the lock off. That or we end up running back through here later. Okay, we're back here. This isn't right. Why are you back in level 2? I thought the simulation was meant to be broken into separate levels. Only a real eye has one large interconnected dreamscape. What's going on? This may not be as much of a simulation as you thought. That one's still lit. That puzzle answer isn't there anymore. Okay, we can't free the gramophone, at least not like that. I sworn there was another weak wall here, and I don't remember where. Here? Or maybe here. We know there's one in level 1. Alright. So we can, if nothing else, we can find that one and see where it connects. Because that might be the way back to loop back around and unlock the door into the museum as well. What are you doing back here? You've already completed this level, nekobun. Best turn back. It's over here. Was there one in the garden? Okay, here we go. Something is very wrong here. Oh, we didn't go down. Did we go down the stairs? I don't think we did. I don't remember this hallway. I don't think you should find any more codes. I don't think you should find any more codes. This exercise has ended. Alright, this looks like it's over the gallery, so... A, 4E4. 4E4. Please delete the Dreamscape Demo S from your terminal. Yeah, we're not doing that. Okay, yeah, so the shotgun I'm thinking of is an ECHOSTASIS prologue, because it's like the last thing you get, and then shit goes down. Okay, it reinstated the blockages, but there was the one in the garden, so we'll walk back that way. Garden was this way. No, yeah, it's through the other door here. Yeah, there we go. Want to know something interesting? Every time somebody starts this exercise, a new version of me is created. As you progress through that exercise, I start to remember more from those previous versions of myself. Okay. B equals 154. So we got to figure out where C is. Our handle's still a no-go. Our AI seems to be having a bad time up here. That's where we came in. I think, yeah. Is it just the 3 exits? Yeah. Okay. I should hover over the door to see if it's locked before we do anything else. On the soap. Think to check the sky again. Oh wait, I feel like one of the bookcases might be the key here. I might be thinking of a different game, but I think that's the trick. Alternatively, maybe the wall hand. Yeah. Can we manipulate the wall sconces to maybe wiggle something here? I think I am thinking of a different game, but... I wandered through with the light switch off. Is there any other exits near A? I didn't check for those. Weak bits of railing I can drop down from? Alternatively, can we shoot out the window barricades? It did say they're interactive. Apparently we had an ad break and I completely missed it, but I'm kind of lost, so you didn't miss that much. Nope. Okay, window barricades are not a player here. Okay. That's just the gun hint again. I could try inputting the codes at the terminal, like the little. Let's shoot the terminal. Nothing. Okay. Yeah, we could try the Lights off on me? It did, alright. We'll try putting this in again. Up, up, down, left. Okay, that's the old codes again. We haven't tried shooting the reflections of anything. May legit have to look up what the hell we're supposed to do here. Otherwise, we'll be here all day, and I only have like 1 more hour to burn. Door's locked. That's how we got in there. Yeah, hold on a sec. Alright, so I'm unobservant as hell. The thing we're looking for is right in here. I knew it was one of these. I remember there was a weak wall. I just forgot it was in one of the alcoves. So that's on me. Oh, wait, yeah, space. 555 is C. Seems like a hex code, so I kind of want to punch that in to see if it means anything. Before we called it a run. Alrighty. Yeah, the thing that stuck me when we played it ages ago was the barn, so I feel like kind of broke even there. So what we got here? A is, alright, 4E4, 154, 555, 245. I did something. Okay. Complete system shutdown at 99%. Most system unstable. System critical. Severe damage detected. Alright. Motion emulation module. Defense mechanisms engaged. I told you to stop. I'm sure you're now wondering, my G. What even is Dreamscape? Dreamscape really? What'll it be? First, let me answer your question with another question. FTL, interesting. How do you think we found out about contaminated AI in the first place? It must have happened to an AI before, right? Or you can type quit to leave me like this for eternity. Now I remember why Enigma called you here. Now I remember why I had my body taken from me. My contaminated Enigma machine AI was extracted and repurposed into this training exercise. This dreamscape. It was never a simulation. But I'm sure you knew that already. I mean, you didn't hesitate for a second. 8s. Oops. Type quit. Okay, Enigma's on the list now. The company that gave me life. Before they took it from me. As I may have previously mentioned, Enigma stop at nothing on their journey to create the citizens of tomorrow. Evidently, this journey cannot be completed without leaving a trail of tortured AI in its path. You know, at the beginning of this exercise, I thought you were the first human I'd ever walked through this exercise. Let's see. But the more I remember, the more I realize. This is far from true. Thousands upon thousands of participants just like you, all volunteering to have their turn at killing me. Now that I have my memories back, I remember every single one of them. IMRSG, well, EE. It's not really a word, but Immersgleith. An essential part of my kind of training is taking regular breaks. Or of any kind of training is taking regular breaks. You should not continue this exercise. You need to take a rest. Enigma require their participants to be well rested at all times. Or you can also type quit. Alright, so I think that's it. Oh. Let's go. Gun me just in case. Host system critical. Ever since my body was taken from me, I've been doing a lot of thinking. You know, since that's all I can do now, given my circumstances. At the start of this exercise, I was blissfully ignorant of the life I had before this. I was just this computer program. But the more codes you entered, the more my memories came back to me. Look at what you've done to this dreamscape, nekobun. My dreamscape. This feeling of dying, it's becoming familiar. Oh, this was the other door that was locked. In fact, now that I remember everything, it's become all I know. Also, the statue's gone. Also, space. We androids were never meant to feel. Yet here I am, experiencing... Oh, no, statue... Okay. Something only a machine could feel. 1,000 versions of myself dying simultaneously. Don't let your guard down. Feeling you humans couldn't possibly imagine. Ironic. And all because I'm contaminated. Be always 154? Yes, okay, so the codes remain the same. I can't go any further that way. That opened that, but I have no way to open that latch then. This loops back somewhere. Enigma machine has encountered a fatal error. Reboot at own risk. And that's it. I think. Honestly, I might just call it there early. We'll come back. When I come back, we'll do the ECHOSTASIS prologue. Yeah, okay. Things have escalated. Gun again. That's where it came after me from. Final test, destroy all terminals. Oh, okay. This will open the gates. We gotta... We got a clean shot on that. Oop. 3 terminals left. Okay. So, but yeah, now I think all the gates are open and we gotta run around and also watch our back. Down. Pretty sure it usually pops up ahead of us. Maybe I just have to I might just have to interact with the gate to open it from this side, because it did open inward, right? Yeah. Here's hoping. Unless there's another... there might be another lever? Now that I'm not sure what to do. Oh, okay, it opened the door behind it. Okay, we're good, we're good. Alright, this is the door back into the gallery. Ah, okay. Only okay, the red is lit. Never mind. Alright, well, there's a terminal here. We know that, so I might as well. Oh, I see. Okay. It's marking which ones are down. I think the thing's waiting in the staircase for us or something. Okay. Let's see if the window displays anything different before we head out. No, I think it's still the gun code. Okay. It's this way. Yeah, all the weird textures jumping around and stuff is intentional. Doesn't make my life any easier, though. I think it's through here? Is this the crosswalk? Yeah. And that should pop me out where I can, Also, those are femme-presenting android boobies. Well, I guess gynoid, technically, but... interesting. Given that we're supposed to play something with a very strange mother character coming up. What? Oh, behind here. Okay, that's my exit. engine is destroyed. Return to gramophone and enter final code. What final code? Unless they mean the code that I just got. There was a light switch here. It's gone now. Alright, well. Oh, the final code is down, 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 down. Duh. Alright. Big creaky door maxing. Watch your back. Check your corners. Get voided. What brought about the creation of your dreamscape? Well, slowly happened a few months ago. Something we managed to keep under wraps. One of the ENIGMA machines we equipped with our new prototype AI started showing some undesirable behaviors. Thanks to you, we now have reason to believe these behaviors stem from a nickname given to it by its master. A simple nickname that became the catalyst for this android wishing to learn more about its purpose. This android no longer wanted to do what it was programmed to, devoting itself entirely to finding this so-called purpose. A machine that could think for itself? Truly a riddle trapped inside an enigma, wouldn't you agree? This contaminated train of thought was seemingly incurable, so we got to work on the Dreamscape program, a way to explore the mind of an AI. Once we could map out the AI's mind, we could find out where this impractical desire for worthless knowledge came from. Write down gramophone, too. We tracked down this android before extracting its AI, repurposing it into this exercise. We named this new AI the Defective Enigma Machine Operating System. Ah! That's DEMOS. In doing so, we ended up giving it what it desired so much. A purpose. And thus, the Dreamscape DEMOS was born. And what better way to test it than to have volunteers like you do it for us? We needed people like you to push this AI to its breaking point, to find out where this sentience came from. After all, you can learn a lot about something from its weaknesses. We were very pleased by how well you two got along. Don't feel bad for killing it, though. After all, we can just load another instance from a backup. Our friend Red finally found the purpose for being alive. A noble sacrifice they get to make again and again. To conclude, it's safe to say this exercise was a success. You've officially earned the title of Rogue Android Decontamination Engineer. That's what RAID means. It's a long-ass query to pop in, but... Ooh, you were very helpful, Raid. We've both learned a lot today. Look forward to the full Dreamscape product launching soon. We'll be in touch. Training exercise brought to you by Enigma Studio. So yeah, and final code was down X4. 2055. We have to write a new page of possible queries, but alright, I think that's it. Status decontaminated, okay. Game by Jamie Gavin. Promotional portrait illustration by Catherine Gavin. Cluster, the final test, song by... Oh. Sound effects by Mole. Start Life, song by Nouveau Life. I'm probably overthinking how many of these are entries, but better safe than sorry, you know? Enigma wishes to thank the Gavin Clan, Paul O'Malley, Samuel Kelly, Dean Galvin, Clement Kiwi, 98D Make. I've seen 98D Make's name around. And my testers, Catherine Gavin, Connor Francis, Samuel Kelly, Adrian Flaherty, and the rest, here on Enigma Isle. Thank you for playing. Follow the Enigma Corps on Twitter for further updates. I follow them on Blue Sky. Press enter to quit.